Hello guys, welcome back to episode 1 of Mad Science. A series where I'll be doing mad stuff that are mostly pointless, but hopefully some of them will actually be useful. We shall see. And I know you're probably wondering where on earth I am right now. Well, I'm in a world of mine that was supposed to be an LP in the first place, and it is going to be eventually. And by eventually I mean is being right now. I basically recorded this a while ago with a new recorder I had just got, and first episode on 12, I never really posted it because basically it started messing up the rest of the episodes, all kind of audio and video messing up and getting zoomed in and out. It was just all kind of messy. Seriously, 1 minute video was like 3 gigs, and not 1 minute, like half an hour video was like 3 gigs. So it was just killing me and. It wasn't much of a recorder. I might try it again now in different settings and stuff. But, this is where we shall be playing. So, yeah, this is what I have set up so far. I have a bit of a sheep farm over there in this direction. Somewhere along those lines. I have a sheep farm, wheat farm, and a cow farm. Also have an egg farm. We'll be using that soon. Wink, wink. And, so yeah, this is about it. This is going to be a ring all around. It's not done yet, so I think it's about time we get it done. Cue in Epic Time Lapse music on 3, 2, 1. welcome back, guys. I have just finished building the ring right around the base, and now don't worry about the torches. They are only temporary. I will be eventually using redstone lamps or glowstone or something along these lines. And the reason I haven't put that in just yet is I'm gonna have a lower ring right there, like under this one that's a bit smaller, and under the place I'm in right now, which is the storage room. I'm also gonna have kind of an upside down half sphere circle thing with a garden under it and gates going all around the place. So yeah, once I do that, I'll start working on the glowstone in the ring and doing upside down stairs at the bottom, stuff like that. But for now, let us commence with the episode. Hello guys, welcome back. It's been a while, and last time I left, I was going to build a little contraption here, hiding my enchanting stuff. That didn't go too well. Well, the recording didn't, at least. I kept having problems, like accidentally setting up repeater one extra tick, and it was getting dirty. And instead of doing the whole montage about what I did, chewing on cam, I'm just gonna do it like this. I'm just going to show you the end product. I am not going to show you the how to build. I might do a tutorial if you guys want. However, some of it is made by Mumbo Jumbo. Well, we'll get to the building in a second. So, want to build? Wanna go enchant this awesome diamond pick? What? Get in. Make the table. Throw the pick. Enchant it. Fortune 2 unbreaking. That's it's not fortune 3 and there's no efficiency. That's a bad enchant. It's not terrible, but it's not good either. It's bad. Yeah, it's not even decent. It's bad. I don't know. I really wanted some efficiency because I need to go get tons of combo for the whole iron foundry. So, anyway, this is really overcomplicated what I built. This is truly overcomplicated. And the worst problem is I couldn't really go down too much because I can't go any lower. That's just, I think I'll have to remove this in a second. So yes, all of this right here, all of this, and every single piece of blue wool has to be. Wait, I need this line. No, I don't. What you doing here, line? Get out of my face. You know what? Pretty. No, stop. Ah. This is gold. Anyways, let me get rid of this. Editing power is activated, right? Okay, so yes, now every single aside from these two, which I need to get up every single block. Now the stone slabs. Well, actually I do need most of them. A lot of them I do need, aside from like this part. Yes, all of this. Just out of chip setup. And I know it's not that huge, but it's just enchanting. So this is it in action. A lot is happening. You can't see most of it. Let me get rid of that. This time you can actually. Yeah, that's give it a bit of time. Yeah. So how does it work? The iron goes through here. The reason I need a hopper minecart is hoppers will only start from this block, which was like a piece of soil sand or lower slab, something less than a block. Which I don't want to do that because then it would be kind of obvious where I have my hidden enchanting stuff. Even though this is a single player world, it goes through the hopper. At that time, these competitors get a 1 tick pulse or whatever, and they get a short pulse. They fire very quickly, very short pulse that will first off go through here. The reason I need repeaters is, and I probably could do this more efficiently, if I put a dust here, it'll be powered, and if I use a dust here, it won't really make it because it only goes one. So it turns around, flipping this T flip-flop, turning off this repeater, which will then turn off this torch, turn on this torch, turning off this one, and doing this whole thing. And there's like a dropper hopper thing. This is Mumbo Jumbo's vid. I'll show it to you in a bit. And then this part is mine. Just goes through the repeater, taking back the block. And on the other side there is, yes, there's redstone, right? Right here, you see this redstone? This is also a block. It's called, not sure what that redstone actually does anymore. This was like a couple days ago, and I just, I usually remember things for longer, but yes, not this time. Also, speaking of that's kind of dark. I don't want a creeper spawning there, which good. Oh, oh, yeah, that's kind of dark. Yes, did that turn the level 30? Yes, if I remove that. Never just blocks. How does it block that? Does it block the upper ones? Might. Anyways, back onto what we are doing. Oh no! No, I'll fix it later. And then there's this pulse, which just goes through a bunch of computers, and then comes back and retakes the flip-flop, so it actually closes behind me. You see it's like open, it waits a bunch, and then it closes. And that's about it. Gonna put that back in and I'll be right back once I fix the hole I made in the internet cable. So yeah, this is it. And I found the coolest thing is that you can actually jump in, and when it's done, just boop, pops you back up. That is really cool, and I forgot to actually move the cable. So I'll be back in a bit, guys, and we shall see what we will work on. Probably something that has to do with the Foundry, which we are going to get built this episode. Yes, Iron Foundry on episode 1 of a Let's Play. How cool is that? That's not as cool as a new world. Guys, I'm out of the mines. I got my fortune 3, which only costed me like 8 levels. Maybe less, I'm not sure. Which is just great. I wasn't expecting that. And I'm sick of mining with this retarded pick. I want a good one. And gee, that's right. So I've been thinking about a way of XP. I was gonna utilize the double spawner, but I done that XP with normal spawners like thousands of times. And I remembered when I first started this world, I had a mad scientist plan. Something really mad. Really mad. XP from, wait for it, chickens. I mean, seriously. Yeah, they don't give much, but they have some benefits over mobs. A, they don't despawn if you go away. B, you don't have to stay around the spawner. You don't have to be within 16 blocks. You can just go pretty much wherever you want. Just do whatever you want, and every now and then go back and you find yourself a good number of chickens there. Throw a potion, a harm potion. Just one will do fine and murder those chickens. So we are getting to work on that. However, there is one problem, one major problem. When I first started this base, it was supposed to stretch into the mountains. And it's big. It's not that I made it small. I don't want it to be any bigger. But I don't want I don't want it to be any bigger. But it still isn't close enough to that mountain. So what I'm gonna do is going to build an archway right here, and I'm going to have a lower ring still, and that's where the main stuff is going to happen. That's the point that kind of noise that I've reached, is I'm going to have a lower ring, and most of my stuff is going to be there, like into the ground, kind of, yeah, stuff like that. So I am not going to build that lower level just yet. I'm too lazy and I don't have that much stone. I'm only going to stick with this level until I'm done with the foundry at least. Because that's my main goal, the foundry, which is probably around there. I'm not sure where my spawn points are, my spawn chunks are. I'm going to build a little walkway going into the side of that mountain. It might run into that little hole, my little diggy hidey hole, but I'm getting rid of that soon anyway, so I'll go into the mountain. There'll be like a bit of a room. Mm. Yeah, there'll be a fridge, and they'll have a bit of a room, and that is going to be my chicken room. I'm gonna have a room first, and then like move a bit forward and have a chicken room there. The reason being is basically what am I saying? Yeah, I might add other stuff in this mountain. I probably will. There's a lot of space I can utilize, and I don't want to waste the swamp. I don't want to have to build tons of walkways to the same place because that is just redundant and kind of stupid. So yeah, I do have like that double chest to hop around a ton more because there's a lot of chickens there. So I do have a lot of eggs to start with, and we shall get to work on the farm soon. But for now, hey guys, welcome back. Good news, bad news. Good news is I built the walkway. Obviously, it's not gonna be like this. We're gonna have stuff on the corners with glass going up and a ton of good stuff. Bad news, I died. Mm-mm-mm. I died indeed. I lost my good pick, my enchanted stuff. It wasn't really that enchanted. But what I lost the most, what I'm sad about the most is I lost all my building blocks. So at long last I found myself a dark oak forest. After traveling for like thousands of blocks, you can see my corners are pretty different. So yes, at last I found one of these because I'm going to be using a lot of dark oak, not just in my base but in the room that I'm working on currently. So I'm gonna do a bit more tree collecting, not too much because I forgot to bring a new iron axe, as I was going to cut down all these trees. But yeah, I'll just probably get the saplings and head home, and we shall get on to work with the chicken farm. Chicken XP for the win. See you guys in a tad. What on earth is going on? There's a zero. There's an off. What is this madness? That's 0%. Close, open, still a zero, and then there's an off. Does it look at everything? Seems not making any sound. So what's off? It's the same. What? What on earth is happening? It works with everything pretty much. What is this madness? So, it's been a while. It's been a bit, and I finished the kind of intersection room, and it's kind of messy. Now the room is a bit messy, but I'm really proud of it. And by messy, I mean like the design. You see, like this whole base, we're going with this modern-ish, not really modern, but kind of high-tech, sharp. It's all like sharp edged. There isn't much messing around. It's all sharp. It's really serious, basically. When you look at this, you're like, this guy's gonna do some high-tech stuff, basically. That doesn't have to necessarily work. I'm not saying the stuff I do will actually work, and that's just a temp. So yeah, even this walkway, it's like really not modern but high tech, basically, and it's sharp. It's kind of factory like. How do you call that? Like kind of a kind of factory like. The thing behind me is a total opposite, and I am real proud of it. Let's get back a tab more, and done, 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 done. You can see it, thank you. So this is the design I went with. A bunch of wood. This is dark oak, by the way. I died going there, and that's why I don't have, didn't need to press that. We'll talk about that later, and that's why I don't have my diamond pick, because I died and lost it. I lost a lot of stuff. This is the room I've come up with. It has a lot of. It's a bit jungly. It's really jungly. No, I don't want a jungly feel. I want something that's like alive. It has a lot of plants in it. A lot of life. This is life somehow. It's dead wood, but it used to be alive. So that's the point. It's something that's very overgrown. It has a lot of plants, a lot of You see I kinda spammed the glowstone. It's not too much in your eye still because it's mostly hidden, especially the ones with vines on them. But I spammed it so it's really light in here, plus the sandstone there. This is the reason I use sandstone is that this is a lot of greenish stuff. A lot. It's a light alive. I wanted something kind of bright, and with just the spruce, the dark oak. I mean, it was kind of too dark, and I didn't want to put any bricks in here. I wanted it to be, mostly plants. And the texture of these is kind of messy, so and by messy I mean it has a lot of detail. Sorry. So it fits nice. It goes next to the wood, gives it a bit of light to it. And yeah, and if you're wondering about what the stuff behind that, and this is why I didn't want to press A, take a guess. What do you think that block is? And I know, I looked at it too much. You knew, it's probably obvious. Oh, stone. I mean, this was a really cutting edge decision. I mean, look at Monster. The thing with it, it is overgrown. It's just very obviously overgrown, but it's also all cracked. It's not overgrown like too much. It's mostly been around for a while, got all cracked and stuff. And, this isn't supposed to look old. It's supposed to look overgrown, and that's why I had a lot of difficulty. And actually, when these vines all grow, because these are all going to grow down, I might get rid of a lot of these ones up here, just because it's really hard to find a difference between overgrown and old, like ruined stuff. Because too much vine and it looks like ruined, but not enough vines. It's too new, too sharp. So, if you guys have any suggestions on this, I do like them, and I'm really proud of this room. It's one of my. Sorry, it's like one of the good things I built in Minecraft. Not a word, basically. I really like it, and yeah, I know, talking too much. But yeah, any suggestions you have, that'd be great. So, I think I did well with the overgrown part. Doesn't look ruined, not yet at least. So, and what this room is actually gonna be, it's gonna be like an interception. The reason I went with a lot of overgrown stuff, which if you're wondering, this is gonna be my kind of animal slash plant thing. Right here is going to be the chicken farm. We're doing the chicken XP. We're gonna cut this out and just go that way. And be a hallway, then I'll build that. Most of my plants, animal farms. This might be a wheat farm, just stand and spam seeds, one of these good bone meal ones. Though with 1.8 villages, I think I might be able to do something fully automated with wheat, so we could still have kind of a view. The problem is I don't want to use glass for the view, that's too modern and and bars might look too prison-y. Yeah. That's well. What do I think about? That's like ages. That's not now. And yeah, a lot of animal farms will be going on these walls. I can easily just plunk a one of these guys and we have a new hallway to a new place. So it is very expandable. I can, even if I want to, probably have a just still an elevator on one of these walls, go down. If I want to build something big, because the mountain, stretches out a while, but it's not huge. So if I want to build a huge thing, something big, I could always just go with another level. Probably on this wall. Damn. Yeah. All the walls are actually single walls. I won't be able to do a piston elevator. I might. We shall get to that later. But for now, what I'm going to be doing is I'll lay down the basics of how the chicken farm is going to go. Get back, explain it, build the redstone, explain it again, and then we're going to wrap up. I know I said I got to build an foundry, but I'm not going to get like a 12 double chest of doors with a freaking wooden axe. I mean, stone axe. I mean, damn it, iron axe. Or unenchanted diamond for that matter. So, I'll see you guys in a tad once I have some more progress done. So, yes. Hello, and welcome back. At last. It's been like 3 days, pretty much. And I know you're probably thinking what kind of mad invention, redstone madness lies behind this sandstone wall, and not much, I tell you, just some basic stuff. This does not take me 3 days to build. It took me like 2 hours, perhaps three. I don't know. It's been 3 days, so I don't really remember that good. I have now the way the room is designed is obviously it's not gonna be built like this. And it's gonna stay like this. I do have a design in mind with like chests and stuff. The only problem with this design, and it's not like a technical flaw, it's I don't have a control panel because the way I designed the room, I forgot to leave space for a control panel, and now I just have a couple of levers floating about. But basically, there are three chicken pens: the mother chicken pen, the auto chicken pen, and the XP chicken pen, which is the most, which is the most useful one because this is obviously I built this obviously for XP. Over here, and chickens in this pen will should probably get some blocks actually. I know I should have done this beforehand, but whatever. I also enchanted this pick by the way. Got really lucky there with 8 levels I think. Got that enchant. So now the chickens here will never be killed, which is probably actually a bad thing because they might start lagging. I want to kill them, but this wasn't supposed to have any redstone, even this little dispenser, so it was really hard to squeeze in as I have a lot of redstone going around it. I doubt I'll be able to put in a piston, but I can always just throw a splash potion or whatever. And basically, how this dispenser works, when there's items in it, there's a clock that works. You know what, actually I'm not gonna explain the redstone right now. So basically I put in eggs, and they splat a bunch of chickens, and I have a ton of chickens in there. Next up, the eggs they lay either go to this or this. If they go to this one, they're basically going to hatch on the slab, and since small chickens are less than half a block tall, they aren't going to touch the lava until they are grown, in which case they will burn, die, and I'll get the drops right here. This is not suitable for recording. Yeah, again, deadness. Gee, get down to 10. Thank you. If it is over here, and there's no dispenser because actually only grown chickens come here. I have another pen in the back that basically has the same concept as this except with water, and they float up and land here. In which case, and actually to get the XP I think I might need something like this through the corner to get the XP and to be able to deal the splash potion damage. So I'm gonna have to test with that. The only problem with chicken farms is, and right now this should totally work, which I have said on pretty much every chicken farm I've built, which most of them don't even work. The thing is, chickens tend to glitch a lot. They are small and they don't really like slabs and hoppers and glass and all that, so they'll probably be glitching all over the place. We shall see if this actually works. Now before I punch in any chickens, oh also what this does is, if I remember right, so I flip it on, the eggs laid by these chickens aren't going to go to any pen, they're just going to be dispensed into lava. Now just in case, I don't really want more chickens, I filled up all my chests, and I don't want no more, I'm good. I'm good, that's it, I'm just good. So let's crack through this wall real quick. And I have no idea I'm going to crack through and explain what happens the best I can. Now try and get an aerial way up. This is the lever that kills the eggs. The one on the roof. Basically the redstone comes down, just a basic climb. Oh snap. Oh, okay. Oh gee. GG. I had a water flood a few times, and it appears this time I forgot to actually fix this. So give me 1 second guys, I will be right back after fixing my deputy mistake once I am able to exit. So Okay, I have fixed it, and let's try that again, shall we? The redstone comes down and goes into this hopper. What this does, and if you don't know, which I also explained this in my charcoal factory thing, this hopper is always going to pull out before the item. So items going this way are always going to go down, not and not continue along. However, with this being powered, it's not really. Damn, I start funny, don't I? Yeah, I should probably get some sleep. So, excuse me. So, this is powering the hopper here. It's not pulling any items from there. Okay, it has been fixed, and let's do this properly. Basically, any items coming down this line are going to be the redstone going down this line going to power this hopper, stopping it from taking the items from there. So items will just continue along their way into this part, which basically the way this works is let me dump in some items. Well, I'm not gonna dump in some items. There, I'm gonna dump them right here, and this dumps into. Let's try that. Okay, lava basically. So anything in this dispenser will get burned. And let me put in a bit of cobble, and you see it gets dispensed. The way that it works is the compiler takes a signal. This makes the signal strengthens the signal, and then it goes around powering the dispenser, dispensing the dropper, dropping the items, and also powering the comparator, which is in subtract mode, subtracting the signal. So basically, it's a comparator clock. I'm not going to go into how it works, but it works is the point. And then it's pretty much the same for all my dispensers. I'm pretty sure, most of them at least. This also works the same way. So you have a repeater, and some of them, have more repeaters just because I don't want this messing with that and such and such. And I think this is actually is this? I think this might be messing with that hopper. I'll just do some testing and see. So, for the eggs to actually not be dispensed, this lever needs to be flipped that way. I did want this to not really matter if you have that one off like that, but too lazy. Because that was really like when it wasn't planned, honestly. Besides, it sounded the overkill. Could always. I don't know. It works. That's good enough. I might change it up. It's really simple. All I need to do is move this hopper into somewhere like here. Here, basically. Now, these eggs come from the mother chicken farm, and using the same concept as the egg burner. Basically, it either goes down, this hopper, if the lever is off. If it's on, it will continue along there into the dispenser, just with the same clock. If it does go left, however, it will go into this dispenser we just talked about, and behind this block. I'm not going to break it. I don't want to flood myself. There's water. The chickens will, once grown up, flow through this water and down there. Now this is supposed to be a piece of glass. I'm right. What is it? Oh no, it's not, because the chicken might sometimes actually leak here, but it's really rare. And like I said, this dispenser was the very last thing I added, so it was a very tight squeeze. So yeah, it's kind of cutting it close. Sometimes the chickens might float up. It's not too big a deal. I'm not really concerned. Give me my torch back, actually. So yeah, I'm using the same block. It works, and it does what it does. Now it's time for the true test, which I should have probably done 3 days ago, because I had just built it. I know exactly where everything is, so it's a lot easier for me to troubleshoot. But I am not that smart, unfortunately. And okay, there we go. Eggs. eggs. Just go in there. And more eggs. Yes, there we go. Are we getting the chickens? We are. Only one. Oh no, egg. How many chickens are these? 7. Is the number rising? Yes, it is now 8. Between 8 and 9. If you're wondering why it's like tickering, because it's counting the egg as it's afloat, and then as it hits, it stops counting the egg. So it's kind of messy, and it works! Yay! I built a chicken farm that actually works. How surprising is that? Now let me just make sure that the lever is in the current state. So yeah, that's the problem. I haven't put any signs up yet, which I need to do. I mean, for the lever down that does the XP mode or cook mode, it's pretty obvious. Either goes that way or that way. But that one, I need to do some messing around with it, put a sign or something basically. But it's working, which is the whole point. Now, the good thing about this farm is once the grown chickens come here, those ones won't be making any eggs due to the fact that, as soon as they grow, they will burn and die. But these ones, however, will stay for a while. So, which means I can get some eggs out of this as well. Since, these eggs just go and burn because I'm too lazy to rewire them. But it works. So that is fine by me. Let me get the rest of my eggs that I have to dump there. Return them. Dump them into the chesty. Just thing. And yeah, I'll go to some mining or whatever. I'll be back with you guys once these guys are grown and we have some eggs flowing through the system. We have it working in action. So I will see you guys in a tad. And one last thing, I apologize if my voice crocked up. I have a flu-ish. So yeah, it was a real pain recording this part. Took a couple tries, but whatever. See you guys in a tad. The chicken farm is now complete. And if we go through it, you see I've even cleaned my stuff, and bam, it's a bit of a laggy place. But this is like enough chickens to get me to level 30. About 2 times, probably 1.5. So yes, this thing is kind of a lag machine. Between the leaves and chests and the clocks in the back, which the clock for this one actually have continuous running. I'll get into that in 1 second. So basically, this is the farm. Still looks the same thing, except what I did change. I AFK'd for like a couple of days, and when I came, about a few hours, and when I came back, I found no chickens. The water thing wasn't working. They were just getting the top of the head in, and then not able to swim up, but they still drowned and died. So that wasn't really working much. Now what I did is I brought the dispenser up here, and okay, what? The dispenser is now officially up here, and what am I saying? Yeah, this clock is running 24/7 just due to the fact, again, it didn't fit in quite with this little dispenser thingy, and just too much of a tight spot, so I just didn't do it. If we get back outside, which I didn't really show too much, I did the designing for the room. These chests these lights, don't do anything yet. I just have a bunch of levers behind them. Feathers, raw, cooked, and eggs, which I have a lot of. And I even have some potions here for killing the other guys.